Within, for this individual, 6 months of use, he has literally regrown his own hair. That's the difference. You are regrowing your own hair. I want you to take a look at another one. I love this one because this one is something so many of us can relate to. Look at her hair in the before, right? And all of a sudden you notice the part, it keeps getting wider and wider and wider. In the after, look at that difference. One more for everyone to look at. Oh my gosh, I can so look at this and so appreciate this one. And these are brand new. You look at the hair in the before and look in the after. Did they have to spend a lot of money on different products or hair replacement therapy or plugs or any of that? No. You know what they did? They used Capillus. And I will show you as I slowly lift this up. You see that? This hat holds tons and tons of amazing lasers that right now, FDA cleared hair laser therapy device that is shown to regrow your hair. Well, what's happening today has never happened before here at HSN, and I've had the pleasure of presenting Capillus since day one. I want you to look at the value of everything that you're getting, because we have a lot to tell you about. First of all, you're not just getting the laser hair therapy device, you're getting a black cap, you're getting an additional cap to come right along with it. You have all of the plugs, even your international plugs if you travel, because with this case, you always want to take this with you. And today, we are going to give you the $60.95 value of the Activator. You're like, well, what good is that? The Activator is important because the Activator, again, really helps to reduce breakage and actually enhance the strengthness of your hair. Okay, let's talk about the value, because just the device alone, almost $900. There it is. $899 for the device. The Activator, another $60.95. The sports cap, you get the extra cap because you get not just the black, we're throwing in the purple. Now, almost $1,000 value. Okay, today, for the first time ever, this has never been a weekly deal drop. You are getting the lowest price we have ever had on the Capillus. It is $499 today. We're gonna ship it to you for free. You have 5 flex pay, so it's $99 on any credit card, but that, whoop, there it is right there. That is the biggest deal ever. You know, when we did it originally, we doubled the warranty from 30 days to 60 days, and then we bumped it up to 180. It is right now, for the first time ever, 1 year return. Why do we do that? Because we want you to get it home. We want you to use it, and guess what? It's not an hour. It's not 45 minutes a day. It's not a half an hour. 6 minutes a day to literally regrow your hair. And I just want to say something. If you're one of the viewers that I've heard from so many on my Facebook page and Instagram who's like, I've always wanted it but didn't quite have, you know, the $800 or the $700, this is the day that is meant for you. 1 year return policy. Well, let me bring in my special guest wellness expert, Sean Diddy. It's such a pleasure to have you here today. And Sean, this deal today rocks. I mean, I am so proud of what we're doing here at HSN, because it's, and I know you're going to share your story, but it's embarrassing, it's difficult, it's something that so millions and millions of people are going through. But today we have an amazing solution at the best price ever.
We do, and I've been doing this for a while now. This is something that so many people have androgenic alopecia, or it's called hereditary hair loss. Sometimes you hear it called hormonal hair loss, male pattern hair loss, or female pattern hair loss. 30 million women, 50 million men, 80 million people. That means 1 in 3 of us are dealing with hair loss. And if you are one of those people that has maybe seen Capillus before and you've said, you know what, I would love to have it, but it doesn't fit my budget right now, this is the first time that, 1, we've ever been able to offer this price, but 2, we're giving you a year to regrow your hair. And let me show you what's happening when you lose your hair so you can understand why this year is so important. This is low-level laser therapy. It actually penetrates through the skin. You can't feel it, but it does go down to the bottom of that hair follicle. This is time-lapse footage, so you can see it literally regrowing hair. This is an FDA-cleared medical device, so it is stimulating that follicle. What's happening, and it happened to me, and I'll tell you the day that it really hit home for me, I had noticed a lot of hair on the sink. My drains were getting clogged. Maybe this happens in your house and you're, spending the money to fix that. But I was doing a commercial in the middle of a big set, and they literally stopped the commercial, and the hairdresser and the director did not come over to me quietly. She yelled, said clearly across, "We can see through her hair. Stop this. We're going to have to do something about that." And they ended up putting, clip-in extensions and spraying it. And even when I tell the story now, I kind of get teary. And this isn't about vanity. This is about confidence. And we just want you to be confident. And Bobby, I know, this is something we get calls all the time from people who say, "I tried it. It worked." We've given them 6 months before. You get a full year, and this regrows your real hair. It really is incredible, and it's easy. It's a cap. I'm going to put it on. You put a cap on your head 6 minutes a day, it regrows your hair.
Right, and when you turn it on, you just turn the button. When you put it on, it activates, as you see, and Sean's showing you, as soon as you have it on your head, it lights up, right? You take it off your head, it will shut off. So you can see when it's on my head, it's actually working. But here's the coolest thing about it. What do? I go about my life. I can go in, I can do laundry, I can do my social media, I can walk around the house, I can do dishes, I can take care of the kids, and all I have to do is wear the hat. But here's the thing, guys. As I said, not for an hour, not for 45 minutes. You wear this hat for 6 minutes a day. That's it. That's all you have to do to literally regrow your hair. We have some amazing testimonials that we're going to share with everyone as well. But if you have even been thinking about it, please let me remind you of all the days since we have launched here at HSN with this amazing hair therapy device. This is the first time we have ever had it at this price. It is far and away the lowest price ever. And then giving you the 1-year warranty makes it even more exciting, which we've never had before. Oh, by the way, if you don't have the HSN card, right now we've bumped it back up where we're giving you not $10, we are giving you literally $40. $40 that you can use on this hat or you can use on anything. But today is the day to do something great for yourself. $99, any credit card without any interest whatsoever. Here we go.
Hi everybody, my name is Lou Lozada. I'm a longtime Miami musician. When you get up on stage, you really want to look your best, and I noticed that my hair was thinning a little bit, so I looked into laser therapy. I decided on Capillus, and I recently saw my 6-month before and after photos, and you can tell there's a difference. So thanks, Capillus. Definitely looking forward to seeing the results after a year.
Oh my gosh, Sean, when I look at this, and this is so exciting because for those of us who've been with Capillus since day one, these are all brand new, testimonials and before and afters. But look at his hair, and the best part is it's his hair, right?
That's it. You can color this, you can cut it, and it's okay. If you're doing things like, using the sprays or the powders in the meantime, that's fine. Do what you need to, because that's a short-term solution. This is a long-term solution. In fact, this is a one-time purchase. You buy this once, and this is going to be something you can share within your family. It's flexible, so we'll walk through why this is so great. These are lasers. They last a very long time. This cap is something that will stick with you. Now, I'm going to put my hands in it just to trick it a little bit so that it thinks it's on my head. Because remember, it does have that safety feature that it will shut off if it's off of your head. And we do go to all of the trouble necessary to make sure that this works for just about anybody who's dealing with androgenic alopecia. So let's just think about this right now. You're getting that wonderful cap, okay? You're getting this flexibility. This is regrowing your own hair. Now that's that safety center patented that I talked about, but this also, again, has all of the features and benefits of our high-end fabulous Capillus caps, that flexible fit silicone. You'll just wipe it out with a washcloth, a wet cloth, or maybe an alcohol cleaner. And then if you want to, this is something that you can travel with because we give you the travel case. We're giving you all of the adapters in case you're going out of the country. We're giving you the activator this time, but don't worry, you don't need that for the cap to work. This is actually just giving you a little extra something. If you want to put that on auto ship later, you can, but the cap goes on dry hair, and then that activator you just put in after you wash your hair. It's in wet or damp hair. The before and afters speak best for themselves. This activator actually has DHT blockers in it, some antioxidants, some nutrients. DHT is that hormone that causes your hair loss. In men and women, it's the same thing. And maybe you've gotten to a certain age and you've noticed it. We talk about the ponytail test. do this right now, or maybe you've done it. If your ponytail's thinner now than it was before,
right,
this is FDA cleared. It has shown by clinical studies to regrow your own hair. You have nothing to lose here but more hair, honestly. So this isn't going to happen overnight. I want to be real clear about your expectations. In 0 to 3 months, it's going to be working, okay? It's going to be that low-level laser therapy is going to be going into that follicle. It's going to be stimulating it. But you may not see much in 0 to 3 months because it's just growing through the scalp. But 3 to 6 months, that's when you're starting to see changes. And you saw Lou, his before and after, that was just 6 months. Now, in that 6 months to a year, that's when people start calling us and saying, oh my gosh, my hairdresser noticed it. And that's why you get an entire year to try this. And it's just 6 minutes a day. I recommend you do it at the same time every day. You don't have to, don't worry about it. But it's easier to make a habit that way. But just put it on 6 minutes a day. Now, when I talk about those clinical studies, they were done on certain skin types. And the reason why is they were counting dark hairs on light skin. It was just easier to count them. And that's how they knew how much the hair regrowth was. So you'll see that this was tested on Fitzpatrick scale 1 through 4. If you have darker skin, that's fine. And we give you that whole year to try it, no matter what your hair type, no matter what your skin color. It just wasn't tested on those lighter skin tones. So again, this is your chance to regrow your hair. Now, you know, go ahead, Bobby. Did you, because I think, oh, and you know, I'll throw this out there because I think one of the questions we get is a woman's hair different than a man's? Generally, not so much. They call female pattern hair loss. Women generally lose through the center of their hair a little bit more in the part. If you're losing toward the back of your head, this will generally work for you unless you're in that white, what we call advanced stage in the white chart. That means it's in a shiny bald pattern. If that follicle has completely died, if it's deceased, we can't bring it back. But as we look at how men bald, you know, men bald a little bit differently toward the front. They lose their hair maybe in that crown. Same thing. If you've gotten to the advanced stage where it's completely shiny bald, we can't bring it back. But if that follicle is just dormant, and chances are that's where you are in your hair loss, we can actually regrow your hair. And again, Bobby, with the year, with all of this, this is just, we've done this for what, years and years together. Never something like this.
Never, never, ever, ever. That's why I was so happy today because, you know, we sell all kinds of fabulous things here at HSN, but we know that if you are going through this, if you are noticing the loss of hair, that you're struggling, it's embarrassing, and what are your options? Going out and spending a tremendous amount of money on hair replacement, hair plugs. A lot of products that are out there really are designed more for men and not for women. This is what you've been waiting for. And today, at the best price, the lowest price we've ever had. And as Sean mentioned, incredibly flexible. So you can put it, we give you 2 hats today. You're getting not just the hat that comes with it. You get the extra purple hat, but you can put this in your favorite baseball hat or your favorite, you know, designer hat, whatever the hat may be. You can put it absolutely anywhere. You hit the button, you turn it on, you put the hat on your head as Sonia's doing, and guess what? This is how stressful it is. You wear it. You wear it for only 6 minutes a day. That's what always blows my mind. And the fact that you are getting all of these lasers that are giving you, if you look inside, and I have it off so you can come inside, you're getting complete coverage. That's another really key thing. I've seen many products that are out in the retail market that are like a headband, right? So what do you have to do with that? You start it in one area, then you have to move it, then you have to move it. You do not do that with Capillus. This is a complete coverage cap. And when you have, for the first time ever, a 1-year return policy, and when you have, honestly, a value that cannot be beat, it is $900 for just the hair therapy device alone. We can show you that when we pop up our if purchase separately. And then you're getting everything that goes with it, all of the interchangeable blades. Love if you're gonna be traveling across the country, you have a clip, you get the bag, but you get the activator only today. It is $60.95 for that activator. You get the extra sports cap, that's another $15. So you can see it is for, as long as our weekly deal drops last, almost $1,000 retail value that you can buy right now for only $99. So let me explain FlexPay. That's any credit card, debit card, PayPal, Apple Pay. There is absolutely no interest whatsoever on FlexPay. So for $99 a payment, and we're even gonna ship this to you for free, this is the best part about it, It's a one-time purchase. Yeah. You're not going back every month. You're not buying products that you have to constantly use every few weeks. It is a one-time purchase, and I'm so happy to see a lot of people making it today. I encourage you, I tell you, this is the reason you're watching this show right now. You know, like I said, all the great things that we sell here at HSN, but how you feel, right? How you get up in the morning and what you feel. When you look at our hair, we always say how our hair is our crown and glory. Please let us, thanks to this FDA-cleared medical device, help you regrow your hair. More great testimonials. Here we go.
My name is Terry Calvo, and I am 80 years young. About 5 years ago, I noticed that my hair was thinning and I was losing more hair more often, and really that was very depressing. I started using Capillus about a year ago, and every night I put my cap on for 6 minutes and makes wonders. And I'm very happy.
You can tell from that smile, Miss Shawn, right? When you see those smiles, we know. I mean, and listen, it's such a great feeling. And I'd love you to talk to the manufacturing process, because I love this when we show this. These are people that we're showing right here in the USA.
Right, and that's the thing. I travel back and forth to Florida, which is where our manufacturing facility is. You're seeing, this is footage of it. So we source products from all over the world. We get the best of the best, but then we hand set this. And that's why when we say this is a one-time purchase, lasers last a very long time, but we've also made this in a way that is going to give you a high quality product. We want you to have a cap that feels good on your head. We want you to be able, if you're sharing this with somebody in your family, to feel good about the money you're spending. And I want to ask you about that. You know, how do you feel right now? Because the people you're seeing in this video, a lot of them have Capillus. A lot of them talk to their family members about Capillus. And when you heard Terry say, I feel happy, are you spending time feeling self-conscious? And I talk to people all the time. One of the stories that really gets me, I have a friend, she's actually in the Los Angeles area, and she was losing her hair, and she would leave in the morning early to take her daughter to school, and she would not get out of the car because her hair was wet in the morning. She didn't want to blow dry it to, you know, she wanted to keep it as healthy as she could. She didn't know about Capillus at the time, and she didn't want the other moms to see her scalp through her hair. So she would put a scarf on it then once it dried. So once she started regrowing her hair, one day she got out of the car and talked with the other moms, and her daughter got in the car at the end of the day, and she said it made her cry because she said, Mom, I got to stand with the other kids and talk while you talked with the moms today. And it was just so wonderful. It was literally because she could feel confident that she had grown her hair back in. And all you do is put a cap on your head. You can see in this video, this woman's, it's 6 minutes. So I'm going to show you, you can interchange this, put it in different hats. But honestly, in 6 minutes, by the time I get my coffee maker going in the morning and I brush my teeth with the 2-minute timer, I hear the beep and my 6 minutes is up. This is about confidence. It's easy. And Bobby, I know you've talked, Adam owns this. Last night we were on, and I know he kept saying, you know, the quantities are limited. This is a fabulous offer. But what Adam kept doing, and I caught him several times, and I'll show you the top of my hair up close. He was willing to bend his head down.
And show.
He wasn't willing to do that a couple of years ago because he suffers from hair loss.
I know it, and Adam's great. We love our Adam, but I'm telling you what, I can see the difference in Adam's hair. So it works. And when we show you all these before and afters, I love that if you've watched Capillus before, you have not seen these. These are all new before and afters. Okay, check this one out. And we just saw, is it Manuel, I believe his name was, his testimonial a little earlier, but look at the difference. And his experience is after 6 months of use. We will show you another one. The best part about today, well, two best things. This one I absolutely love because I'm telling you, this is something that so many women, and like I said, there are not as many options out there for women as there are for men. So many women can relate to. Look at the difference. Oh my gosh, so if you do, you notice your part getting wider and wider. Or Ashanti, you notice when you pull it back, that little ponytail's getting tinier and tinier. You see the hair in the brush. You see the hair in the drain. Check out this next one because I think this one is astonishing. Those are results after 12 months of use. 12 months. Massive difference. Right? I mean, you know he's a happy man. And this is why we decided to take our warranty. You know, when I remember I did one of the first shows with Capillus, it was a 30-day return policy like everything else we had on the air. We then doubled it. Then we bumped it up to 180 days. Right now, for the first time, we're giving you 1 year. And the reason we did that is because you need it. You need a year. But you know what's so great about it? It's not hours and hours every day. It is 6 minutes a day. No tingling, no heat, no pain, nothing. So we're talking about absolutely no side effects. This, by the way, has been recommended by top hair replacement physicians and surgeons in New York and Beverly Hills. So many professionals have used it. And I love it. We're gonna free shipping and handling, of course, which is amazing. And like we said, this is your weekly deal drop. So that price is only good for this week or for the quantity that we have available. But this is the lowest price we have ever done. And I'm telling you, $99 a month without interest. If you suffer from hair loss, this will be the best purchase that you ever made from HSN. And I love Sean, because I love that you're showing, that's what I said, it can go in your favorite baseball cap, it can go in any hat.
And that's the thing, I just put it inside of this cap. You'll see, isn't this cute? But inside is the dome. So you'll just remove the dome. This is what does the work. And remember, this dome is flexible. And while you're up close, I'm going to show you the top of my hair. I wouldn't have done this a few years ago. So I'm in my 50s. So when we talk about hormonal hair loss, androgenic alopecia, you've heard all of the different names, female patterned hair loss. See how I have hair here on the sides. So this cap, and I'm going to put it on my head so you can see what I'm saying, it hits all of those areas. Right. Now, if you know you're losing a little bit more around what we call the fringe, just slide it down a little bit more. Yeah. But this is going down to the root of that follicle. So as we look at the animation, we can think about what's happening when you're losing your hair. Those follicles are literally dying. They're stopping production because they're not being stimulated. The blood flow is not reaching them. So what this is a therapeutic laser light energy. And again, remember, FDA cleared. This is a medical device. It goes down to the bottom of that follicle and it says, wake up, wake up. And that follicle will regrow hair in most cases. So if you are one of the 80 million people, that means 1 in 3 of us, and you want to regrow your hair, if you're covering it with bands, if you're wearing caps. I have one guy who I actually talked to, his daughter is getting married this year, and he said, wait a minute, that wedding's like 10 months from now. You get a full year. And his daughter told him, you cannot wear a ball cap in my wedding, Dad. You are walking me down the aisle. Oh. He can regrow his hair. They can take pictures from up in the balcony, and they're not going to see a bald spot. They're not going to see the top of his head, because most of us who have this hereditary hair loss, hormonal hair loss, androgenic alopecia, can regrow our hair. And as we look at, the folks in the studio, I think everyone who, because I think Sonia actually owns this. Whenever our models try, because people are like, wait a minute, her hair is her job. This is part of her livelihood. And you have beautiful hair, by the way. But look how hard she's working. She's sitting there, hanging out, looking beautiful. 6 minutes. That's it. So you can do this. There are so many things that I know, as we go back into the workplace, as kids are going back to school, maybe you're going back into the dating world. There are things that are, they take some work. It takes hitting a button. This is a rechargeable battery. You'll know when it needs to be recharged because these little lights, when it gets down to about 2, you'll just recharge it. You put a cap on your head, maybe your favorite sun hat, 6 minutes a day, and you have confidence, because this is about you liking what you look like and feeling good, and it saves you time. You go out the door because you're ready. You're not spraying. You're not moving things around. And, I'm looking at you, Bobby, and you have this fabulous head of hair, and our hair is part of kind of who we identify as.
You're so right. I always feel so grateful, but I so understand this, because I've heard from so many viewers out there. Look, I'm gonna just lift it up so you can see when it goes on, when it's in contact with your head. And remember, these are all lasers. It's not like a little teeny tiny headband, so you get that full coverage. But I'm telling you, I understand what it is like, and I so encourage you, because of all the days. Like I said, I have presented this many, many, many times for many, many years. years here at HSN. They've never, ever had a value like this. And I do want to comment, it is a weekly deal drop. You know what that means? That means that price goes away next Sunday night. It goes back up $400. If we have any remaining, you can always go to hsn.com and check out even more of the weekly deal drops. This one, though, FDA cleared medical device shown to regrow your hair. And what is astonishing today, first of all, the fact that you're even getting, I want to talk about that activator. The activator comes with your purchase. If you want to keep the activator, AutoShip is giving you the activator going forward. I will tell you the activator is $60.95. Going forward, if you select AutoShip, it's only $30.95 when you go forward. So definitely pick up the AutoShip because you want to keep that activator. The activator, again, it's a leave-in serum. It addresses breakage, reduces the breakage, and it really helps to strengthen your hair. There you can see it's $60.95. On AutoShip, going forward, you'll only pay $30.95, but $900 for just the unit alone. And the opportunity to know that this right here, it's a one-time purchase. So I'm gonna put it on, right? And you can see, as I lift it up, you see the lights, right? But then when it comes off my head, they shut off. That's what you want them to do. So it's activated when it's on your head. I lift it up, boom, you can see how it turns off. But you go about your life. It does whatever it is, whether it's working in the morning, brushing your teeth, doing your email, helping the kids. But the bottom line is that you have the opportunity to literally help regrow your hair in 6 minutes a day. I think that's the incredible thing about this. And plus, if you look at it, I mean, look again at how flexible this is. So it's not hard, it's not stiff. And like I said, I mean, you can turn around and you can put this in absolutely any hat at all. And I have my hands just on the sensors just to show you that you're getting full coverage with this. And I think that's what's so important. Unlike a lot of the other units that are out there, Sean, that are just like little tiny headbands or little areas, and you're like, well, no, I need it all. So it would take you forever. So I love it.
That's the thing. It's in my sun hat. If you're covering your head anyway because you don't want the sun to burn those spots that are showing through, you just put your cap in. But think about it. The ones where it's a band and it's great technology, but do you really sit and then move it? And then move it. The reason the Capillus cap is working so well for folks is it's easy to stick with it. It's easy to do because there is no moving, there is no thinking. You literally put the cap on. This does the timing for you, so you just forget about it, and it'll beep at the end. So you are getting that patented eye safety sensor, and that's why you're hearing beeping every once in a while. It's because if it's not on your head, it'll beep. So just know, place it on your head. It is that flexible fit silicone. As I mentioned, you can actually fit this on almost any head. It doesn't have to fit perfectly. I have a relatively small head. If you have a bigger head, just so those lasers are fitting onto your head. If you have any trouble, you can always call our customer service. But the reason the silicones is so important is, look, it's flexible, so it's comfortable. We want you to be able to see great results. And the way you're going to see great results is sticking with this. And the other reason we wanted to give you that full year is you didn't lose your hair overnight. Although sometimes it feels like it. You know, you go to the hairdresser and suddenly they mention it, or your kids say something. Or I think that's the other thing, because now we're doing so much genealogy and family tree work, and we realize, oh, wait, hair loss can come from either a father's side or a mother's side. So you have a full year to use this. Again, it comes with that lithium ion battery, so it's rechargeable. You place it on your head. You can wear the purple cap. It comes with the black cap, and you'll just make sure that the lasers are turned on, and that's it. 0 to 3 months, it's growing, it's working, but you're probably not going to see it yet. 3 to 6 months, that's when folks start to see change. And we want to make sure you take a before picture, because people will suddenly go, oh my gosh, I wish I would have taken a before picture because now I see it. Then 6 to 12 months, that's when we see something wonderful. Now remember, you'll hit full efficacy, and all that means is the maximum growth at around 24 months. But then stick with this, because if you stop using it, and I'm just going to show those lasers again, I'm going to put my hands over the sensors. If you stop using this, your hair is going to go back to the way it was. So this is FDA cleared. It was clinically tested on skin types 1 through 4. And that's just so they could count the hairs on the head. So if you have the darker skin, this you get the same year, go ahead and try it. It just wasn't tested on those darker skin tones because it was easier to count the darker hairs on the lighter skin. If you have real curly hair, if you have coarse hair, yes, try this. If you have, my hair is kind of a fine texture, yes, try this. Blonde hair, dark hair, gray hair. Now, what you might notice in women, we lose hair more around the part. And you saw Anna's before and after where she was really thinning around that part area, and it's kind of embarrassing. If you are in any of those, the gray areas, meaning a moderate hair loss, we can regrow your hair in most cases. Now, if you have a shiny bald spot, that particular spot probably can't be brought back. That means that it's gone completely, it's deceased, that follicle. Now, men, same thing. If you're in any of those gray areas and you've seen our before and afters, I think his name is Raphael, the one where, you know, he really, you can see almost, I didn't know if we could bring that one back, and boy, we did. If you are in the white, gentleman, if you are all the way down to that bald area where it's shiny, we probably cannot bring that follicle back. If you want to use this and grow the hair back around it, you're welcome to do that. Now, if you're doing the comb over, been there, done that, and you're trying to cover because you're losing here, you're losing there, how much time do you spend doing that? This can regrow your own hair. No more need for the comb over, no more need for the caps unless you want to, no more need for the you know, scarves. So again, very easy to use, silicone, lithium ion battery. You're gonna wanna travel with this because it's every day for 6 minutes. And again, it has that clip-on belt. So if you wanna walk around the house, this is not stopping your lifestyle in any way. It's just here to make your life easier. And we've, again, never done a full year to try it. We've never done a price this low. So if you've done the extensions, if you've done the sprays, I want you to think about the money you spent. This is a forever purchase. One time, no, it's drug-free. So that's the other thing, Bobby. I think people are saying, you know, I'm really conscious now about what I'm putting on my skin, what I'm putting on my head.
Right.
Drug-free, no known reactions. No side effects.
No side effects. Like I said, no heat, no tingling, no pain. Here and today, you are so right, Sean. And it's very exciting. Sean and I were having this conversation earlier for both of us, having been here from the beginning, and also knowing that right now, if you are watching us, there's a reason that you're watching. This is something that you can relate to. Maybe you've tried other things. Maybe you, and let me just tell you, when you go out for like hair replacement, or you go out for like, you know, plugs, whatever it is, first of all, you're going every single month. It gets very, very expensive. A lot of the products that are out there are really more designed for men than women. Some of them are, same thing, they're very, very costly. It adds up to hundreds and hundreds of dollars every year. This is a one-time purchase. Please let today, do it right now. And I wanna say thank you. Close to 100 have already flown out of here in this hour. And I know this will be the best purchase that you possibly could make from us here at HSN. And today you're getting the lowest price we've ever had. Not only are we shipping it to you for free, I love that it's 5 flex pay. By the way, you see $99 on any credit card. If you have the HSN card, it's $83.15. If you don't have the HSN card, perfect time to get it, because today we're not giving you the $10, we're giving you $40. So you can call that number to find out more, or go to hsn.com. And for the first time ever, full, not 30 days or 6 months, full 1 year return policy that goes right along with this. Well, let's share with you. Here's Maria, more testimonials, but please, I hope you'll do yourself a favor and just get one for yourself, because guess what? You have it at home. You can share it with your husband, teens, why not? Here we go.
I would just notice it when I would take a shower, and the amount of hair that was in the drain, or when we have white flooring, so I could see a lot of the hair on the floor. So when you're, you know, sweeping or vacuuming, you can see how much hair is all over the house. My husband would tell me, Anna, you know, you need to go do something about this. This is not normal. This is something you really need to, you know, try to combat, because you're still young. And so a friend of mine told me about the Capillus cap, and you know, encouraged me to get one. And so I went and got it, and it's one of the best investments I've ever made in my entire life. It really has changed how I feel about myself, how I look at myself in the mirror. And it's really an amazing product.
And I really love one of the things she said, one of the best investments she's ever made. That's exactly what this is. And keep in mind, as I said before, it is a one-time purchase. And I want to welcome in, we've had, oh, I'm so excited, a lot of people who just made their first purchase to us here at HSN. Over 30 people made their first purchase. It's the best first purchase. And you hit the jackpot watching today, because we've never done it this price. This is the lowest price ever at $4.99. But I want to remind you, when it says weekly deal drop, it's for the week. If there are any remaining Sunday night, it goes up to $899, which would be a great buy anyway, because you can see the device alone is $900. You're getting with this purchase the $60.95 value of the Activator. I think it's so important to have that Activator. It's a leave-in serum, really helps to address breakage. It strengthens and conditions the hair. You're getting the extra cap, but of course this goes in any hat at all. Close to $1,000 value that right now, with free shipping and handling, lowest price ever. I think it's $700, the lowest price I've ever presented, and I've done it since the day one when we launched it. Well, initially when we launched it was close to $1,000 for our price. So you're getting an incredible opportunity. And again, let's look at these before and afters. Can you relate to any of these? I mean, my gosh, you look at his hair in the before, but in the after, I mean, look at the difference in the fullness, in the length. Why? Because thanks to this FDA-cleared medical device, you are literally regrowing your hair. Huge difference. And you know the confidence. We heard his testimonial. This one I love. I mean, I think her name is Maria, I believe. But I mean, if you look at the before, that's the one, right? Many of us can relate to. In the after, look at the hair. Look at the fullness, and that was after 1 year. This is why we changed our return policy that you know normally in products here is 30 days. You have a 1-year return policy, but this one literally blows my mind. And you have it, if you've watched Capillus before, you have not seen any of these. I love the fact, Sean, that these are all brand new before and afters, brand new testimonials, and it's 6 minutes a day. And I love, like, and it's so great that you're showing it in different hats. I had it in a baseball cap because I love baseball caps. I mean, it goes in any cap. Nobody even knows you have it, right? You can even take, you know, you've got the little belt clips. You just clip it right on your belt and go about your life. But 6 minutes and one-time purchase. It's not like you have to buy it again. You buy it, you own it. And what is it, something like, I think lasers are good for like something like 83 years, like an astronomical amount of time.
And that's the thing. This is quality, and this is FDA cleared. It is. We are an approved medical device factory. So again, an FDA cleared medical device. It's assembled in the USA, flexible silicone. But let's talk about your life. You probably want something easy. This is easy. You put it on your head. It times itself, rechargeable battery, but I know you want something that works. And I know there have been some pretty famous people who have come out recently, and they've talked about what is sometimes referred to as hereditary hair loss, hormonal hair loss, male or female patterned hair loss, or androgenic alopecia. And that's what over 90% of hair loss is due to. So you get it. This is probably, you know, affecting you. This is why you're watching, or maybe it's affecting someone you love. This is for anyone, we say over the age of 18, male or female. If you are losing your hair, this has been FDA cleared, but most importantly, it has been shown by clinical studies to regrow your hair. You have nothing to lose here. If you're wondering, okay, wait, but what is it? This is therapeutic laser light energy. It literally goes down into the follicle. And you can't actually feel it. It feels like wearing a cap, but it goes down to stimulate that follicle. It wakes up those dormant hair follicles, and it says, let's grow hair. Now, in this footage, you see that the follicles will actually, it's called miniaturization. They get smaller and smaller. That's why you're seeing the hair in the shower. That's why you're seeing your hair is getting thinner. Your ponytail may be thinner. I have, similar to Anna who was talking, I had guests staying with me also have white floors. You know, you have the white sink. And I would walk into the bathroom and my hair would be all over the floor. So I was constantly sweeping that up. I've gotten in the car before, if you've noticed this, and on the back of your car seat is your hair. Maybe your loved ones have walked up to you and taken hair off your shoulder. And this happens to young people. I have interviewed men and women as early as in their 20s. One gal in particular really was devastated by it. She thought, you know, there's nothing I can do. There is something you can do. As long as those follicles are producing even just a little bit, we can hit them with this low-level laser therapy, this cap, and look at how this works. You put this on your head, you can regrow your own hair. And that means confidence. Now, if you're older, you saw Terry, she's in her 80s. She, you know, if you want to go to church, if you want to go to bingo, and you want people as you're sitting down to be able to walk and stand above you and not see your scalp, this is for you. And you get this full year to try it. So I want to remind you, it is not going to happen overnight. So you've got to stick with us, please. Give us the year. Please take a before picture and send it to us. We love to see it. But in 0 to 3 months, it is going to work. It's going to work to stimulate those follicles, but you're probably not going to see that hair growth on the outside yet. I'm going to put it on my head. Now, in 3 to 6 months, that hair is going to get longer. Now, 6 months to a year, that's when we generally start, you know, people start calling and showing their friends and saying, oh my gosh, look, or friends notice, hairstylists look. It will continue to grow your hair to its maximum length, generally in about 2 years, about 24 months. But then remember, you're going to use this every day for 6 minutes because this is a lifetime issue. This hereditary hair loss, hormonal hair loss, androgenic alopecia, all the same thing. You've probably heard all of those words. This is a lifetime issue. So again, this was tested on skin types 1 through 4, wasn't tested on 4 or 5, but if you have those darker skin tones, go ahead and make your purchase. If you have any questions, again, you can follow up with us. But they were counting hairs, so they used that lighter skin tone so they could literally put a magnifying glass on it and count how many hairs were there before, for instance, 3 months or 6 months of use, and then literally how many hairs were in that square inch or half inch in the 6-month or 12-month period. But what we focus on most is you. How can we help you? How can we give you the best value? If you are a woman, you're probably losing your hair more in that center part, but not everybody loses their hair the same. If you're saying, nope, I'm losing it on the temples, we hear you. As long as you haven't gone shiny bald in that spot, meaning the follicle is deceased, we can generally bring your hair back. Now, when we look at the men's hair loss chart, that also named after some very famous doctors, men generally lose their hair more through the temporal. They get that M kind of. This is the Norwood Hamilton. And then again, if it is shiny bald, we can't bring it back. But if you're in anywhere in that moderate stage, this can regrow your hair. And, you know, Bobby can talk more about what HSN has done to partner with us. I can tell you I've been with Capillus since 2017. I've never seen anything like this. You can find this on cruise ships, doctor's offices.
Right.
It's recommended after you have, you know, hair treatments. My doctor wants to offer it in her office. She can't do what we're doing today, Bobby.
Yep. Okay. Yep. I love it. And you lift it up, you see it goes on, it comes off. And you know what I was thinking, Sean? I wanted to mention the fact that I've heard from a lot of people, and particularly today, who thought about getting it for just preventative. You know, maybe you know, right, that this is already genetically in your family and you want to jump ahead. Well, okay, today is the day, because this purchase today, where, look, and you're getting everything I want to show you. You're getting, obviously, the device, which is underneath the hat. You get the black cap. We're giving you an extra cap. You're getting the $60.95 buy of the Activator. When you look down in the front, you're getting the belt clip, but you're getting all of the different plugs for international input blades. So if you travel, the carry case, the AC adapter, the big carry case that comes right along with it, you're getting all of it at, hands down, for the first time ever as a weekly deal drop. We've never done it as a weekly deal drop before. The lowest price, but lowest price by hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And again, all you do, you wear it, you put it on your head, you see how it turns on, you hear it beep, and it shuts off when it removes, where it doesn't have the contact anymore. But look at the value. $900 alone for just the device. It's $60.95, and today, we don't, like I said, normally you buy the Activator separately. Today we are giving you the Activator. If you are going for the custom auto ship, the Activator will not be $60.95. The Activator will only be $30.95, so keep that in mind going forward. But here's the thing, you wear it 6 minutes a day, and you literally, thanks to, this isn't just something we're telling you about, this is an FDA cleared medical device that is formulated, designed, and shown to help regrow hair. That's not me saying it. It has all of the credentials. And today, not 30 days, not 6 months, but for the first time ever, we're giving you a year. I love that. I'm so happy that we're doing this. A 1-year warranty, and we are hearing from more and more viewers who I know, and I know because I've heard from you, who have thought about it, have wanted to make the purchase, but just couldn't go that $1,000 mark. Well, today at $499, which, by the way, any remaining next Sunday night at midnight, it goes back up to the $899, which is still a great buy. But right now, you have the chance to do something great. Enjoy the free shipping. Enjoy the 5 FlexPay. By the way, $99 on any credit card, debit card, PayPal, if Apple Pay, and then on your HSN card, it is $83 and change. And all of the FlexPay, by the way, is without any interest whatsoever. I just want you to put it in your cart, get it home, do something great for yourself. Maybe you're finding yourself now having to go back out to the workplace. So many of us have been able to work from home. Maybe you've been able to wear a baseball cap at home. Do something great for yourself today. So let's go ahead and we're going to share with you. Is it Rue? Is that his name? Lou. Of course it's Lou. Here's Lou's testimonial. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lou Lozada. I'm a longtime Miami musician. You know, when you get up on stage, you really want to look your best, and I noticed that my hair was thinning a little bit, so I looked into laser therapy. I decided on Capillus, and I recently saw my 6-month before and after photos, and you can tell there's a difference. So thanks, Capillus. Definitely looking forward to seeing the results after a year.
Look at Lou's before, right? But look at his after. You can even just see how much longer, you know, his hair is gorgeous, right? All that beautiful gray. But look at the difference in his hair. And this, for Lou, has been using the Capillus for only 6 months. You have 1 year. You have 1 year now for the first time, because we have never given you a 1-year return policy before. I know we have only a matter of minutes remaining in the hour. I want to say thank you again, because we had more people make their first purchase here to HSN. Sean, what an amazing first purchase. And for anybody who's ever thought about this, you're getting the lowest price we have ever offered. And equally as exciting as that 1-year return policy too.
And that's because we don't want to, you know, say this is magic or this is, you know, going to work overnight and this is science, and it is clinically shown to work, and it is clinically shown to regrow your hair. But give us that full year. I mean, really, take a look at 3 months. Do take pictures, 3 months, 6 months. We get people who call us after a few months and say, oh my gosh, I already see it. But give us the full year, because this is actually going down through the scalp. You can't feel it, but it's therapeutic laser light energy. It goes down into the follicle, and it actually stimulates the follicle and says, hey, wake up. We are going to grow new, fresh, fabulous hair. And whether you want to color that hair, if you want to color it purple, if you want to color it darker, and I do have girlfriends and guys who have started going lighter with their hair, and they're saying, gosh, you know, it makes me look washed out, but I don't want my scalp to show through my hair. You go back to the color of your youth if you want to, and I'm going to show you on myself, because this is, again, the Capillus device has changed my life. It has changed so many people's lives. This is my only show today, so I'm kind of excited about the idea of us getting to talk about. I was parting my hair not down the middle for a while. Now I can part it wherever I want. You know, you try to comb over. I wasn't wearing ponytails, so on those days when you need to, you know, go out quickly and you want to look put together, it was such a problem to find a scarf, a headband, to cover it up. This is my hair. I have colored my hair. I went dark because I feel like my features pop a little bit more. So if you're watching this and you're saying, yep, my hairstylist has said, you know what, let's start lightening it up because your scalp is showing and we want to mask that. you could go back to that
Yes, I love it.
healthy, glowing look. And this isn't really, to me, about being younger per se. But people do look a little bit younger, but overall, you look healthy. And that's what we want. It's a sign of vitality. It's a sign of health. And this is a sign of a smart shopper right now because it's such a great value and it's easy. 6 minutes, I'm going to put it on my head. You literally let it do the timing, hook it to your belt, take it with you in the carrying case wherever you go. Because remember, if you have this hormonal hair loss, this hereditary hair loss, it's 90 million of us, basically 80 million, let's say, to be safe.
Wow.
1 in 3 of us, this is a lifetime issue. So you're going to want something that's easy and that's going to last a long time. And Bobby, you said it, these lasers will last a long time, but the proof, I think, is in the people who use it. So these before and afters speak volumes. And I'm using it right now. Look how easy it is. I'm just going to hit the button. You can see when it's on. This is treating my hair loss, and I do it 6 minutes every day, just like you will. And when you look at these before and afters, you get a full year. This is Lou after 6 months. You get a full year.
Amazing.
So take that before picture today, right when you place your order. Now, women and men, we do lose our hair a little differently, but we lose it for the same reason. It's a hormone called DHT. We aren't as receptive to it. So look at Anna in her before. Look at that after. And she's the one that said, her husband said, honey, let's see if there's something we can do about this because there's hair all over. It's clogging our drains, but most importantly, you don't seem as confident. And then finally, if you're in another room, come over to the screen for a minute because this next before and after is my favorite. He was at the stage where I was like, okay, he isn't shiny bald, but boy, he's getting close. But those follicles were still alive. They were dormant, but still alive. So we got him that Capillus cap, gave him the 12 months, which is what you will have. And he regrew his hair.
Love it.
FDA cleared. It is a great value. You get that full year. And Bobby, I know you love this as much as I do. If you've been, I think this is such a great opportunity for new people, but also if you've watched other Capillus shows, today's your day.
That's right. You can be a brunette again, Sean. Woohoo! I love that. Okay, I know that there's a clock that is up on the screen, and again, you can see as soon as it's in contact, all of those lasers, which, and I want to show you one more thing. I mean, it's not just a couple of lasers. You're getting a full cap of lasers, so you get this full coverage all over your head. But here's the most important part today. You're getting it for literally the lowest price we've ever had, and I do want to say, again, thank you to so many people. So many people made their very first purchase to us here at HSN. You will not be disappointed. Forget about that 30-day return policy or 60. When you have a one-year return policy, and this is the first time that we have ever done this. You take the 1-year return policy, you marry it along with the fact that you have a free shipping and handling, that you have the lowest price we've ever had. And I will also tell you, this is the only show today. So if you're thinking about it, I certainly hope, as I said, just put it in your cart, just get it home, and you will feel the same way that you've heard from so many of the testimonials, that it was the best investment that they've ever made. Why? Because you are making an investment in you. That is the difference. You're investing in yourself. You're literally regrowing your own hair. You're waking up your hair follicles. And it's not a purchase that you have to keep making over and over and over again. It is a one-time purchase. That's what I think is so astonishing and so important about this. You see how crazy and flexible it is? So it goes in this hat. It even goes in the purple hat that comes with it. But you can put it in absolutely any hat. But today is the day. There has never been a better time to take advantage of it when you are at the lowest price ever at not even $500, $99.80, any credit card, no interest. HSN card, $83 and change. We're shipping it to you for free. 1-year return policy. And Sean, what would you say to anyone out there who has not yet made the purchase?
Today is your day. This is it. Look at those lasers are going to work. This is FDA cleared. It's a medical device, but it's shown by studies with people just like you to regrow your hair. So you've got a full year to try it. You have nothing to lose. I know it sounds silly, but We're here. So if you're seeing it in the sink, if it's looking thinner, this is your chance. And again, I know Bobby has everything in front of her, but you're getting everything you need to travel with this, and you get that full year. We heard from Lou. If you've been wanting to do a little something for yourself, this is less than a haircut in color for me. I live in New York, so I can't even get a haircut for this, for the monthly flex pay. But this before and after is what can happen. Bobby, this is the day. This is the day.
Yeah, that's such a great point. You're right. I pay more money to go and have my hair colored one time than your flex pay is. So that definitely puts it in perspective. Sean, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure. Thank you for the great deal.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous day. All right, item number 096886. Please stay right where you are. Remember, it's a weekly deal drop, and you can check out all of them by going to hsn.com. Remember, they're in all categories, and remember, they're only good till Sunday night.